you tell me about when you first wanted to come out and like whom you came out to and how has it been?
Uh, I think the first time I came out was somebody at work. It was my first job, and there was somebody who was working with me who was like 4, 5 years, 2, 3 years older than I am. Um, so she was somebody who like used to. She had a Avenger bike. I don't know if you know. I don't think they have it anymore, but it's like the cruiser, earliest cruiser type of bike. This is 2008. Oh yeah, I think 2009. So she had that cruiser bike, and she looked really cool. And I would be like, I I wasn't attracted to her, but I was like, oh, this is somebody I want to be friends with. She's so cool, and I think somewhere I thought she would not judge me because she's so cool. She's breaking boundaries in her own space. It was not the time where you would even now it's very not very easy to see women drive like a cruiser or a bike or anything. So in 2009 itself, she was like riding a bike and coming to work, and I was like, I think I want to be friends with her. I want to tell her and all that. So I told her. Um, she took it very she took it very well, and she was like, oh, but don't hit on me or something like that. Okay, but it was not weird at that point. Somebody accepting and being chill with it itself was such a big thing. So I think over the years, although I had one or two bad experiences as to how people reacted when I came out to them, I would say about 80% of the people that I've came out to. Also because I was very, very careful whom I came out to. Now I don't care as much. But in the last 15, 20 years, I've been very careful whom I came out to. I'll observe them. I'll be like, okay, what movies do they watch? Do they watch any American shows? Do they watch queer stuff? And think about all that, and then I'll come out. So it was always a positive response, and that has, in a lot of ways, helped me come out to more people.
So what is the best experience you had when you came out to someone? Like,
Uh, I think one of my friend, I'm still friends with her. We used to stay in a hostel, so we used to share a room. So there was this, and we also used to work together. We were really close. She had a boyfriend, and I think I was single at that time. So we would hang out a lot. Like after work, also we would go, and her boyfriend would be like, "Oh, why you guys hang out? Even on the weekend, you want to hang out?" Because we were that close. So at after I think staying with her, like living in the same room with her for about 6 or 7 months, I think. I was like, okay, I should not hide this about myself. I should come out. She seems like a really nice person. I should tell her. So I think we were just going to start to work. Half an hour before that, I was like, I want to tell you something. And then I said, I'm gay. She's like, how can you be gay? You're probably a lesbian. I'm like, yeah. I knew about it. I'm like, oh, you knew about it. And like, Satya, I knew about it. I'm like, how did you know? You keep playing Katy Perry songs all day. I know what it like, oh shit.
what is this song?
So, so Katy Perry at that point had the song called I Kissed a Girl, I Like It. So I would play that like almost all time in the room. I was like, I knew about it. You play all the songs. I'm like, yeah, I knew. I'm like, oh shit, you already knew. The surprise element is not there. So now, I mean, even now, after this was probably 2000, again, 11, 12, and we're still friends. I mean, married, she has a kid, she lives in Chennai. We still catch up. I've met her parents. Yeah, we're quite close, but that was one of the like best ones where she was like, I already knew about it. I'm like, oh shit, and you already knew about
I like the way you said it now.
it.
So you were telling about two bad experiences. Like, I would like to know how has that been and what you want to say to the world, like sharing those experiences.
I don't remember the other bad experience, but one bad experience I do remember is there was this one of my friend's friends. We all used to hang out together. Yeah, 2012 probably. This was in Chennai. So this guy and my close friend, both these guys had moved abroad to do their masters. So I was not very close to this guy, but my friend who went, I've kind of lost touch now, but I was very close to him. Like we used to hang out in college also, and then we randomly met after 2, 3 years after we finished college, and then we started hanging out a lot. So his friend, he had come back for like a month or so during college break or whatever. So he was like, I was still in Chennai. He came to Chennai. He was like, "Hey, Deepthi, I'm in the country. Do you want to catch up?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So and then we were talking. We met for a coffee, and then he was just telling me about his college, and I was telling about work and stuff. And then somewhere I felt like you generally know, right, when somebody is hitting on you. So I kind of felt a little bit that he probably is interested or something. Then at some point when I had a chance, I told him I'm a lesbian. I like women. Just wanted to share. He's like, you probably not met the right man. Start dating. You never know. I was like, I'm sure. I didn't say anything. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I know for sure. And then I don't think I've met him after that. But yeah, I mean, this is actually a very common thing that a lot of guys say. And in some ways, I think so. You're imagining you're the right man that I'm supposed to be. But I didn't say anything. I just said, yeah, no, it's not like that. I know for sure, and all that. But yeah, I mean, I've not had any very, very bad experiences, but a couple of negative ones. I honestly don't remember the other one.
So regarding this, it's like it's not about the right man, right woman, or the first point of being in some romantic relationship is attraction, right? It's at the end of the day, the starting point is where someone is getting attracted to whom.
Yeah,
Like it's there, is someone can't come over and say like
yeah.
you find the right man or woman. Yeah, yeah. I interrupted you while you're going to say
No,
about
no,
the
no.
second one.
No, I don't remember the second one.